God fucking damn it. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let's talk about The Last Airbender. Everybody says it's a bad movie. It is. Let's talk about why. Based on the popular Nickelodeon cartoon, when young Avatar Aang disappears, the Fire Nation launches an attack to eradicate all members of the Air Nomads to prevent interference in their future plans for world domination. And upon rescuing him, he reveals himself to be Aang, Avatar, and last of the Air Nomads. And guys, just a heads up, if you guys have been following this M. Night Shyamalan playlist already, I'm gonna be spoiling some shit because this is The Last Airbender. It has to happen. Nobody else should ever subject themselves to watch The Last Airbender ever again. Like, ever fucking again. Jesus H. Christ, guys, where do I even begin? Let me just say for the record that I really do love M. Night Shyamalan. I really do admire him as a filmmaker, but it is really hard for me to defend him after this shitfest. I mean, look back at the rest of this playlist. His first 3 films are instant classics. Even the weird like Lady in the Water has some redeeming qualities to it. Now listen, guys, I realized that I knew what I was getting myself into in doing a series like this, because I wanted to talk about The Sixth Sense. I wanted to talk about the Unbreakable trilogy with you guys, but that also means I had to go through pieces of garbage like this. So strap in, we're just gonna tear this one off like a band-aid, guys. One of the worst films ever made. God, this one's gonna hurt, isn't it? Let me just say this to start off. To be completely fair to this film, The Last Airbender does have some good ideas attached to it. The source material was awesome on Nickelodeon. Even though I wasn't watching it on the regular, I do have a lot of friends who are part of that loyal fan base. And this film also had a young Dev Patel appear in it in his follow-up role from Slumdog Millionaire. Best Picture winner, that one. Jesus Christ, how the mighty have fallen. And Dev Patel, bless his heart, really does try his damnedest with the material he's given. I think he definitely looks the part, and he can be very menacing at times. But this character is essentially what would happen if Kylo Ren turned into a whiny little biatch. That really says it all, doesn't it? As far as everything else goes, I mean, there is... guys, this movie's bad. It's boring. Holy hell is it boring. And that's just the surface. The surface reason why this is one of the worst films ever. God damn it. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Keep in mind, this is coming from someone who is basically on the outside looking in. Like I said, I didn't watch the cartoon religiously, but it felt like... You guys remember that movie Jupiter Ascending? Similar to that film, there are some neat ideas hidden somewhere in the steaming crap pile that we got. There's a good movie in there somewhere, I know it, but we just didn't get it. Oh, we didn't get it, did we? It feels to me like you need a 569-page dictionary to understand the basic plot of this movie. Like, good lord, I've said before on this playlist that Shyamalan as a director is far stronger than Shyamalan as a writer. I of course say this with all due respect in the world. This is, however, without a doubt the worst script I think he's ever written. It just feels so detached from the source material with no passion put into the script whatsoever. I mean, if you were on the outside looking in like I was and you miraculously do figure out what's going on and what certain things mean, even then the basic plot line is so incomprehensible. And this direction, God, I just spent a minute praising Shyamalan, but holy crap is this direction hideous. At all times, the shot composition and the lighting put together is just so garish. And that's the nicest word I can put there. There are certain moments where this main kid actor will be making a big inspirational speech at times, or at least that was their intent. And the camera will go to an extreme close-up with his eyebrows at the top of the frame and the bridge of his nose at the bottom. I mean, look at this, guys. Would you really want to watch a whole review of mine from this angle? Yuck! The 3D also. My God, it's just... it's fucking terrible. To sum up, all of this felt incredibly shoehorned. It's not convincing in any way, shape, or form. This is clearly not a pretty film to look at whatsoever, which again is a massive shocker considering its source material. All things considered, this movie should be super vibrant with color, and it should be a visually stunning epic achievement, but it's not. It is not at all. And I gotta talk about this acting. Again, I hate criticizing actors for their work because I know how hard it is. And like I mentioned earlier, Dev Patel is fine. Everybody else just feels like they're phoning it in, like they know it's a paycheck performance. Noah Ringer plays Ong. He's our lead actor here. Bless his poor heart. He's trained in Taekwondo. I actually did look this up, but the kid actually does have a black belt in Taekwondo, and he actually did learn a few other forms of martial arts to build up for this role. I respect that immensely. The performance itself, though, left a lot to be desired. He's just so wooden, unfortunately. The Last Airbender may just be one of those rare cases of watch this movie once just to see how bad it is. Better yet, just completely skip it. But this isn't a bad movie like The Happening, where you can kind of still watch that movie and laugh at how hideous it is. This movie's just dull. A poor effort makes for a poor experience for anybody watching it, in my eyes. As you can see from this playlist, I certainly think that Shyamalan's niche are those intense thrillers like The Sixth Sense or Signs. It just felt like he was so out of his comfort zone putting together a big gigantic family epic. And he would go on later to say around 2019 that he regretted taking on the directing job for this. What else do you want me to say, guys? Just awkward placement on all levels creatively. In case you haven't guessed, I'm absolutely giving The Last Airbender an F. Jesus Christ, how could they have screwed this up? I would honestly feel ashamed if I was a hardcore Avatar fan. You know what's even more amazing is I'm sure those folks hate this movie even more. And you've got every right to, my friends. Yeah, this is probably Shyamalan's worst film he's made. Thank God we're done with that. Literally, one review back from 2010 said that this movie makes Dragon Ball Evolution look like a masterpiece. That pretty much sums it up, don't it? But guys, thank you all so much for tuning into this video. This was incredibly cathartic for me. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit it as hard as you possibly can. It's totally free, and you guys can always change your mind later. And feel free to hit that thumbs up as well. It really, really helps me get the content out there. And as always, guys, look out for more exciting content hitting the channel very very soon. That does include the next entry into the Shyamalan playlist, which is another film I have never seen before, so I'm excited to look at this with fresh eyes. After Earth, I'm hearing nothing but great things about this, but you guys are the best. Again, thank you all so very much for your support up to this point. And with all that being said, back talk, commence.